MMA, and we're playing some motherfucking UFC 2. I don't know what happened. I started a stream last time. I don't know if it worked. Um, let's see what's going down. It's going down, down, down. Um, yeah. So let me see something quick. It's going down, down, down. Alrighty, son. Let's go. It's lit. We're live. And yeah, so I was saying before before the shit got cut off, right now I'm Johnny Bones Jones doing the rematch when he comes back from his fucking steroid shit. Oh, DC clipped me up. So yeah, I was saying fucking the homie Jamari, I was playing some UFC 2 with him, and he was saying, yo, for our call, we should have the video of our matches as the video on the background, and I'm like, yo, that's fucking a perfect idea. Bitch, DC, don't clinch me up, son. Don't wrestle fucking.
And he pulls away.
So, oh, fucking T kick to your face, bitch. Front kick to your face, bitch. Front kick to your face, bitch. Yeah, so I was saying that, dude, I'm shitty at multitasking. Yeah, so he was saying that our calls, oh, Flying needed a motherfucking dome piece. Let's go. Let's go, Johnny Bones. How about some Johnny Bones elbows to your cabeza, son? Let's go. Yeah, so he was saying that we should get the video. Oh, this mofo is rocked, son. Rocked. Oh, missed him with that. Missed me with that bullshit, DC. Missed me with that bullshit, DC. Oh, alright. But anyway, he was saying that we should do our calls, like, with the video, and I'm like, yo, that is such a dope idea. I'm all about that. So I was like, but I wasn't sure how to do it, and you know, how to get gameplay off of my PS4, because like I really had no reason to do it before. And then I looked it up, and then I mean, like, I don't know about saving the video and stuff like that, but like to actually stream gameplay, that shit is literally a button. Like, you just hit the share button and then link your YouTube account. I'm like, yo, it's lit. We're getting some gameplay in. And yeah, this is the first time I'm trying it, so this is going to be dope. If this works out, which I think it is working out right now, you're going to be seeing this shit a lot more. Now, I know it's early, so probably no one's on, but I think on the live stream that oh, clipped his ass up. Get up, bitch. Get up, bitch. Get up, get up, get up, bitch. Flying knee. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure after like the live stream, it just goes to my channel, so people can catch it. I'm doing it like super early because I wanted to try it out, and I was really eager to. And honestly, man, like, if you guys have PS4 and you want to play, we could do some like straight up Mastermind matches, and then we could live stream, because me and the homie Jamari were playing. That shit was fun as fuck, and I'm like, yo, and then Jamari gave me this idea, so I'm like, yo, this adds a whole new element to the channel. This is dope. I just plugged in my like you know, the headphone mic shit with my phone, like my phone headphones, and then I'm like, it's lit. So I'm like, we're in this bitch. I'm Johnny Bones Jones coming off of suspension, fucking DC up, and I'm not even focusing. Here comes a Showtime kick to your face, boom, and then, yeah, so this is gonna be fun as fuck, and then I know no one's around on the stream right now, but when it is, like, people, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm definitely looking forward to this. And you ain't taking me down, son. You ain't taking me down, son. I'm taking you down. Eat these Johnny Bones elbows.
He's got half guards.
Bruh. But yeah, man, so, I mean, we could just chop it up like this. We could talk MMA like this. I could do more live streams like this. Honestly, bro, like, I think this adds, like, a whole new element. If I could figure out a way to fucking, stream the fights, like, actual live fights, off of my ps4
Back up again.
and then
Front kick to the face.
just broadcast it, I could do that fight form should I wanted to. And the only, like, my only opposition, or not opposition, the only problem I was really facing during the fight form streams was that, you know, that one-sided, when I plugged in, like, my studio, oh, dropped his ass. Get up. When I was doing my studio stuff, my studio mic, it was coming out one side, and yeah, I'm shitty at multitasking because, like, if I'm focusing on playing, I can't really talk, and if I'm talking, I can't focus on playing. But I gotta fix that problem. And I forgot my train of thought just like that. Oh yeah, so the fight forum shit. That's why, like, I couldn't really live stream, and then, like, one time I was live streaming off my phone during the Mark Hunt Derek Lewis shit, and then they shut that shit down real quick, like, because they didn't want me playing the fight off my phone. And YouTube, yo, with their copyright shit, my guy, like, I don't even know what algorithm or what software, how they do it. It's fucking insane. But this is like my video game that I bought with my gameplay, so I don't see how anything could be copyrighted with this. So I think it's all good. It's lit. We're streaming for 6 minutes, and I'm pumped. Like, I want to see if this works. And it does work. And I'm in New York, at my house in New York, and internet is fucking bomb here, dude. Like in PA, in my house in Pennsylvania, the internet's cool, but it's like nothing like this. Cause honestly, like, a video that would take me an hour and a half, like if I were to do a call or something like that, the shit that would take me an hour and a half or like 2 hours to upload in Pennsylvania, it gets uploaded in under 4 minutes in New York. So the upload speeds are pretty fucking crazy. And this shit is dope. So my streaming speeds are gonna be on point. Fucking axe kick to your face, flying knee to your dome piece, get up. But your boy's still sick as a motherfucker. Shout out MMA from the Heartland. He was fucking. He gave me some advice on some stuff he does to help him out when he's sick. So I definitely appreciate that. And yeah, this is lit. Like, we're kind of like a gaming channel right now. I'm pumped. Kick to your face, son. And it's UFC. But yo, you know what was the funniest thing? I turned on the TV this morning and they were playing Rocky Balboa on FX, and then that was the one where Rocky was fighting Mason Dixon, and then, you know, it was like a war and it was a split decision. And then the funniest thing is, because like they had it like hyper realist. So they had, like, real people making cameos, and then they had fucking, guess which dumbass bitch, it was a split decision, guess which dumbass bitch scored it for Mason Dixon? Fucking Adelaide Bird. When I saw that, I was like, yo, no wonder this bitch is all fucked up and corrupt. She scored against Rocky Balboa. How do you score against the Italian Stallion when he's coming back at 50-something? Doing his damn thing, dropping him multiple times. I mean, I know he got dropped and shit, but fuck Adelaide Bird, son. That's how you. I know, it's a movie and shit, but they even know in the movie this bitch is fucked up. So, yeah, man. Boom. Let's go. DC wants to say let's go. Eat this. Kick like in real life. On my steroids, fucking yo shit up. On my steroids, kicking you in the head. Boom, boom. Some Johnny Bones elbows. Oh, he blocked that. Ready? Jab, jab, elbow. Oh, he read that. Flying knee to your cabeza. Oh, he moved. Yo, that was like at the top of his head. But yeah, man, this is fucking cool. Streaming for 10 minutes. Oh, it's lit. We got 2 people in here watching. What's up? I can't see who's in here, but it says 2 people are in here. Let me know in the chat, because I got like a chat to the side. If you want, let me know.
And his opponent is
Who's
going to look
up
to make
in this bitch?
clean jab.
I thought like I was talking to myself like a crazy person for a little bit, and then I look over, two people are up in here. Flying knee, boom, Showtime kick. Oh, I meant to Showtime. Get up, bitch. Get up, little bitch. Boom. Yeah, so. No, you ain't taking me down, DC. 100% takedown defense, bitch. Yeah, man, so. What's been going on? Boom. Yeah, man, so I don't know what's really going on. I did my podcast. I called it podcast episode 6.5 yesterday, where I talk about Edmund trying to exploit Ronda and all that shit. So I really covered. Oh damn! I covered a lot of stuff in that.
Solid jab. Wow, another big jab.
And yeah, man. I was watching the fucking Big Brown breakdown a little bit just now. And then fucking, I don't know, like, I'm not going to talk too much about Canelo Triple G because I promised the homie that I wouldn't until the call, but dude, Brendan Schaub had some hot takes on Triple G, which I kind of do agree with though, like to a certain extent, but.
Big head kick, looking to finish this fight. Great finish to round 2. Man, the champion got beat down, but he is yet to be beaten. Big round for the challenger. The champ, though, able to survive. This is one
my
great
phone
fight.
is bugging
And here's another
out.
devastating shot to the head that really does damage. And here's another shot to the head that really stuns.
Alright, so here we go, and we're back. Yeah, man, I'm pretty pumped for Ferguson Lee. And Ally Quinta came out, and he was like, "Oh, how is Kevin Lee getting a title shot before I am?" And I don't know, was Ally Quinta fucking ranked higher than Kevin Lee? But I don't know, Ally Quinta really shot himself in the foot because they're not doing any favors for him the way he's talking. And I rock with Ally Quinta, but I mean, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna get the UFC brass doing you any favors like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
He's getting tagged.
Dead.
He goes down. He's in big trouble here.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Showtime kick to your face.
Wow, huge head kick.
Boom.
Big takedown.
And yeah, man, I don't really know. What else has been going on?
Oh, nice
I'm
jab.
knocking
He's
him out
taking some
right
shots,
now.
Mike. Good sprawl.
Good sprawl here. Back up to his feet again.
And he lands with the left. John Jones is continuing to attack that bad eye.
He certainly is targeting it, and the more that eye swells, the less his opponent's going to be able to see the punches coming. Tries a flying punch here, but doesn't quite connect.
Oh, he actually got me down.
Completes the suplex.
I'm gonna just swing his
He's
ass.
looking for the Darce choke. He's got to rotate his body,
Ah, I fucked up.
and he lost it.
I'm just gonna get up then and knock him out, like in real life.
Side control. Nicely done.
Oh.
Big left hand.
That was a hard one, Mike.
This ain't looking good for me, son.
Lands a hard shot with the left.
And again, he's back into side control.
Working from the mounted crucifix.
This ain't looking good.
He scores with a huge left. Great movement on the ground.
Full guard now. Back to his feet
Back
again.
up, back to
Amazing.
his feet. Yo, I can't believe Brian Stan quit. Like, that's something I didn't address. I really like Brian Stan. He was fucking, he's like an all-American hero. He's a boss. I definitely like him more than Tim Kennedy, like when it comes to the veteran fighters, like legit, like vets and fighters. But I mean, I like the way Brian Stan carried himself. I like what he, you know, just his decency, the way he called fights too. I like it. You know, I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he's doing different things and better things for him. But it's not going to be, you know what I mean? Like when with, let me get up, hold up.
Trying to take the back here.
With, you know, with Goldie leaving, I know they're trying to give Anik that spot, but I definitely could have seen Brian Stan fill in that spot.
And again, he gets back on his feet.
The new Goldberg thing. I like Anik too. I rock with Anik a lot too. I actually listen to the Anik and Florian podcast. Anik's a cool guy, especially in the podcast. He comes off like a lot more off the cuff and real. You know what I mean?
He's in trouble.
And it's a wrap.
There's a big shot.
Unbelievable! Look at this. John Jones, the victor. Wow.
Johnny Bones Jones, knocking bitches out, entering the ball. But yeah, man, dude, like this sucks that we can't see this. But I mean, we might. It depends what goes on. I don't know, man. If John Jones like gets suspension and he comes back and then he loses, yo, his legacy is just like cooked.
Check out this angle here.
Cooked. Boom.
And he's out.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, people are talking like because of his showing against what's his face, OSP, like, oh, that's the only fight that he wasn't on steroids for. But when you look at that, that's like, you can make that argument. But then again, that was his only short notice fight, so there's that. But I mean, are we still live? Is we still live? I don't even know. I'm about to check this bitch. Yeah, are live. Alright, dope. So, I mean, just going through the divisions, I think heavyweight, I don't know when we're gonna see some heavyweight shit going down. Oh, let's do Michael Bisping GSP. Let's see how that shit plays. I'm a big GSP. Yeah, and then Bisping is definitely retiring. However this shit turns out, win or lose, Bisping, he's retiring because he's like, oh, to defend my title in Madison Square Garden against someone like a legend like GSP, and then just leaving your gloves in the center of the octagon. That's a good way to end a career, and that really is. So I mean, if Bisping really checks out, if Bisping really does retire after this, which I think he will, then that's best way he could go out. Because if you think about it, he could have really went out without ever even fighting for a title. So for him to retire, either losing the title or defending the title, that's like probably the best way someone would want to go out. You know what I mean? A lot of people are picking GSP to lose, and they're saying the size is playing the difference, but when you think about it, GSP, I mean, just the level of wrestling that he has, and I'm GSP right now in this game. The level of wrestling that GSP has is probably the highest MMA wrestling that there is. But the only thing is, if Bisping can't be controlled, can GSP really stand with him? And can he? Oh, look at. I mean, even in this game, they have like the reach advantage really fucking to Bisping's favor. But you know, Bisping has cardio for motherfucking days. Bisping, you know, his pressure and his volume. He may not have like crazy power, but the volume that he has and he throws in his strikes, you know, that could overwhelm someone. Almost kind of like the Diaz brothers, how they just keep peppering you with shots, and you know, they just come with relentless volume. So Bisping's like that, and I don't know if GSP could break under pressure. And keep in mind, man, oh, Rock Bisping. Keep in mind with GSP, he's been out for years, and the whole landscape of everything changes, man. Like when he retired, that was like 2013 November, I believe. And then when was the John Jones Gus fight? I don't remember, but you know, that was right when Chris Weidman won the belt from Anderson Silva. When Anderson Silva got knocked out the first time, that was GSP's last fight. So think about how much in this game has changed. Like, I think Conor McGregor was still on welfare on that time. Like, he was fighting in Cage Warriors on welfare, dude. So, like, that's crazy how much has gone and how many people have improved. But the good thing is, it's not like GSP is coming back to a Whitaker. He's coming back to Bisping, who is, like, part of his class. You know what I mean? Kind of like the people that were good, you know, that were around during the Chuck Liddell days. I mean, Bisping GSP fought on the same card at UFC 100. So, yeah, that's when Bisping got straight slept by Hendo. And I believe GSP was fighting Thiago Alves at that time. And I mean, look at where Thiago is now. Thiago Alves was the one who was supposed to fight Mike Perry, but pulled out because of Hurricane Irma. And you know, that's kind of and honestly, people argue that GSP lost his last fight, but when you really think about it, that shit really could have been just USADA Johnny Hendricks. Because dude, after USADA, Johnny Hendricks is looking like a shell of him. Now, I know he never popped, and I'm not accusing him of anything, but when it's just kind of logic, man. How does someone's performance decline so much after a drug testing agency, the greatest drug testing agency in the world, comes in to police them? You know what I mean? So, dude, did USADA fuck the game up? Like, what do you guys think? Because when you think about it, I mean, we're still having good fights, but I don't know. Like, and another thing is now with USADA and stuff, because of the nature of the sport, how are you gonna, like, talk about who's the GOAT when we know, I mean, not the GOAT, but just, are we gonna take away from legends? Because we know motherfuckers are juicing out their ass in Pride. Like, we know the Pride contracts, they were, in the Pride contracts, they were fucking, they said, we won't test you. When Ensign Anyway was on the Joe Rogan podcast, he was like, bro, I read their contract, and that shit was the fucking Wild West. Like, they encouraged you to cheat. You know what I mean? Pride was kind of funky because of the Yakuza. I remember Eddie Bravo was talking about something that he was gonna go to, he was supposed to have a fight in Pride or something like that in Japan, and then they
20 seconds.
He was like, he thought it was going to be a jiu-jitsu match, but they're like, no, it'll be a fight. And he's like, oh, I don't really know if I'm trying to fight. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we'll make sure you win. So Pride was sketchy as fuck. Even like with Ryzen, what they're doing now with with what's its face,
And the round comes to an end.
with that Gabby Garcia shit, fighting that old lady. That shit was fucking crazy. That shit was stupid. Like,
because when your nose is bleeding like that,
how they even have some shit like that? But I mean, we kind of need a promotion like Pride at this point, because where are all these guys that are getting popped gonna go? Like, they can't really go to Bellator. Like Vanderlei Silva is rocking with Ryzen and Bellator. You know, and like Pride, I mean, Ryzen really could be the Legends League, like Vitor was saying. Just let these motherfuckers juice to the gill and go at it. Because that'd be, I mean, I think there is a place for that in the sport somewhere. I don't know if it'll be in the UFC or, like, you see, I think because it'll delegitimize it, they can't have just like 40-year-olds on TRT, because they already had like the TRT exemption days, and I really don't know, man. Like, they could do something for those guys, but if they don't want to, I mean, at this rate, the way how it's going, more entertaining, and like the entertainment aspect, I feel like they could do something, you know what I'm saying?
Beautiful body shot there too.
But I'm trying to see some, like, if you're going with the super fights, let's see some like legit super fights. I mean, I know John Jones is out, but like, this is just an example. Like when Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor is a good example, because I don't know if we'd ever have that in any other time. You know what I mean? Like, I think, you know, some dope shit would be Stipe. I want to see Stipe and Anthony Joshua in all reality, because Stipe is a good boxer. Anthony Joshua is a beast of a boxer. Again, I keep saying it, man. If you never watched Anthony Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko, go watch that. That shit is a real life Rocky movie, like straight up. That shit was a war. That shit was incredible. My favorite boxing fight, really, and that shit is on some other shit. So, I mean, you know, now that they're kind of making like combat sports, one world, that's pretty cool, because now you have someone like Gokhan Saki, who is a crazy kick. Oh, motherfucking biscuit hit me. You're done. You're not. Someone like Gokhan Saki, who's an extremely high-level kickboxer coming into the UFC. You know, the world of combat sports is just kind of blurring, which is good. And another thing is, I really don't know why kickboxing isn't bigger than it is. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, if you've never watched Glory, that shit is on some other shit, like some crazy Joe Showing fights or something like that. Glory's got it pretty cool, and their rule set is actually designed for action. And then they have it where if at the end of 3 rounds it's a tie, you have like instant death, like you have another round. So you're literally just drinking water, getting iced down, cooling down, waiting for the decision, and then everyone has to clear the cage, and then you have to fight another round. Like, that's crazy, because imagine the adrenaline dump you could go through, you know what I mean?
Nice jab by GSP. Looking for the takedown. He advances with double underhooks.
And he completes the throw. He's moved to full guard. Back up again.
1 minute.
I didn't do that.
Nasty elbow lands to the head.
Oh, looking for his back. Half guard now.
Good job, yeah, good job.
GSP gets it back into his guard.
But yeah, I think this is working. I'm pretty sure the live stream is going, and
Joe, you
this
can
is
hear
gonna be
Karasa Hobby in
fucking
the corner
dope.
of George St. Pierre. telling him to stay busy on bottom. Keep working.
Yeah, so I mean that I don't like with this new Japan card that they're doing. I mean,
take him down again.
OSP Shogun 2 made sense because that really is one of OSP's most notable wins.
Once again
And when you look at it, that would be alright. Like that kind of makes sense running it back. But Yushin Okami, I get they're trying to go to the Japanese market, but
And here's a nice
like
shot,
Yushin
lands
Okami
perfectly.
is a guy that fought David Branch in World Series of Fighting.
That's a bad spot.
You know, it's
Nasty,
kind of
right
weird.
on the
It's like one of
nose,
those
and
things that
clearly
it
he can see that cut.
it passed by. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know why DC is saying like he wants to fight Shogun. Even to throw that out there, that's pretty wild. But honestly, the division's so shallow. Who is he really gonna fight? You know what I mean? I mean, you got Vulcan. Bro, it has to be Gus or Bust. Like, I'm not trying to see DC fight anyone who's not Alexander Gustafsson. And if he fights Alexander Gustafsson, I'm not trying to see him like hold him down and pump him like that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck all that. I want to see like the first. But I could understand like why he wouldn't want to go through something like that. You know what I mean? Let's get this Kimura locked in. So.
Inside control here. He's looking for the Kimura, trying to lock it up.
Fuck.
He yanked out of the Kimura.
You're in half guard. You're all good there.
What? GSP doesn't have heel hooks?
Now he moves to his back.
How's he training with John Danaher? And they don't have fucking heel hooks in GSP's repertoire in this game. Fucking Bisping got my back.
Neither guy doing much at this point.
Joey's got his back now. Let's see what he can do from here. St. Pierre gets caught with that left. That was a nasty elbow. Nice left hand. Wow. It is all
Fucking A.
over.
What's it called? Yeah, man, and yeah, so I don't even know why DC even brought up Shogun's name. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, bro, this was just a fucking trial for the live stream. I think it worked, so I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted to try it out. And I appreciate everyone who checked in and just gave it a peep. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty.